Hello guys, this is Nikki's husband, aka Tony, and today I'm gonna give you a quick view at my mini office. As we currently live in an apartment, it's really tight, but I have worked hard and finally built an amazing system for myself, and with enough parts that were great for me and powerful enough to, do video editing, video game playing, and stuff like that, and anything I throw at it. So first, just give you a glimpse at all the history and nonsense miscellaneous that stacks upon my desk. As you can see, we got some Noctua boxes over there, the NF-P12s, a few miscellaneous phone things, clock, flashlight, container for water, my water when I started doing my water cooling. This clock is a memory, we had this clock since we moved here, and it has some history to it too. We do have what's powering my computer, which is the FX 8 core. This is the 8320. I had this for about a year now, and it has not disappointed me yet. Overclock, we're running at 3.98 right now. I could overclock it a little bit, but I haven't tried it. I really haven't needed it, but I heard those have potentials. Miscellaneous stuff up here. Let me see if I can get a quick glimpse of the names and stuff. Defender for iPhone 5s, the Nexus 7 tablet box, the Nuke tablet, iPhone 5s right there, black or space gray. I mean, iPhone 5s. You could barely see it right here. iPhone 5s gold. My camera box, blah blah blah, miscellaneous. We do have the ultra quiet CPU cooler CMPS 10X quiet. This one is made by Xiaomi. Never used it. Never. I got it at a great price. It cost $64.99, but I got it at the great price of $15. Clearance, baby, clearance. We got some nonsense stuff in there, Blu-ray optical drive. Or DVD, I mean, the heat for one of my graphics, the heat cooler, the heat sink for one of my Radeons. Extra fancy here, got those on sale. RAM, paper, and here I have my Corsair pouch for my cables. I do have a full modular, I believe it's a full modular, maybe, the Corsair HX850. Nonsense in here, just miscellaneous tools. And here we go to the start of the system. Here we carry the AOC. I know it's cheap, but it's doing its job, 1080p. All these monitors are 1080p, 24 inches, 24 inch. This is the top of the line one right here from the whole three. This is the Asus 24 inch, and then this is an Acer. This is the first one that I bought before I started buying all these monitors, and I tell you that the Acer is the most washed out of three of them, but it does the job. I am a music producer also. I do produce my own music, mainly in dance and EDM and techno, but I do make my own rap, my own pop, and whatever nonsense comes up. This is the Axiom 25 version number 2, and it works very well with FL Studio. I use FL Studio and other like Cubase and stuff like that, but FL Studio mainly. Number 11 Producer Edition. Here we have the G510. This is an amazing backlit keyboard. All these extra keys for customization. A menu up there. Let me pull it out. With extra buttons right here. You could choose different profiles and stuff. Turn on the light. You could press if you want to hear speakers, headphones and stuff. Change settings. A lot of these settings I haven't touched as I don't customize it that much. We have the volume roller, mute button, and then the light if you want to turn off the light, as you can see. Right here we have the X7 made by A4 Tech. This is an awesome mouse. It has a few buttons. Never had one like this until this one. Different settings you could choose, different buttons all over the place. You can see there's buttons on the side. There's a button right there, the click button, click wheel, then a button right here. It's just, then we have our Belkin mouse pad with a rest for the arm. And as you can see, before it goes down, we're running at 100%. Let me see if I can get it to go. We were running at 100% processing. It was at 3.98, hitting 4 gigs. As you can see right there, 4 gigs, because we were using Adobe Premiere, as you can see right here. And the temperature right now, currently right after it stopped, is at 40 degrees Celsius on the CPU. And on the graphics card, let me see if I can find the graphics card. It should be 42 also, as you can see. Close, they're on the same loop. This is a water cooled system. It is one of my highest end first builds, but not the best of the best. I will work on some more. It has a salmon case. It's just a simple case. Let me see if I can get you guys to see it. It's pretty simple. Big monster rig. We got some USB headphone microphone jack up here, a pan right here, or whatever space you want to call it to put stuff on there. Never do. We have USB 2.0 and then we have USB 3.0 on that side. We have a 140 rad up here. So it's a, what is it, 120 is a 240 radiator. So 120 fans fit up there, as you can see. Really quiet. It did have some fins up here, but I have to take them out to be able to put the fans up there. We are doing a push-in configuration, so cooler goes in and it gets pulled out through the back. We do have, those are the Salmon stock fans in there. The radiator, as you can see, is right here. Is the custom. This radiator is a custom mid. How would I call this? It's not a full loop, as it's supposed to be a competitor to the closed loops. This is a SwiftTech H220. As you can see, it is a 240 size radiator. What am I saying? And right here is the drain plug. So it's hard work if you ever need to change the water and stuff. This is my first water loop, so please don't flame. Understand, we all go through this process. One day I'll be able to do this more professionally. And here we have another rat hiding behind this NOC 12 fan. There's 2 NOC 12 fans actually. I don't know if you guys, there you go. You could actually see the other one behind. I actually didn't put my optical disc in there. I wasn't going to do it anyways, but I saw that this was enough space to put a 120 millimeter Dick XSPC. They're big, fat, PHAT, rats, and it's been working fine since then. There's no problems, no nothing, never leaked, hasn't leaked. I hope it doesn't leak. My custom tubing, I guess you could call. It's a bit long, Yeah, this one I would say I wanted to make it flexible so that way I could, reach out here. This is my first loop, so please do not flame. Just comment. You could always leave a comment, but please do not flame. We do have some custom white lights, very bright. They are bright enough to keep my computer lit, I guess, so you could see. We do have miscellaneous, hard drives. I believe it's more than a terabyte in all three put together. But my main system OS, the SSD is behind the motherboard on the the wiring side. I'm not gonna pop that open. It's a big hard time to do that. But we are running a Samsung 840, the normal series, so it's not the best, but I will be upgrading to a better one. And we are running two 7890s in Crossfire, and till this day there hasn't been any problem or anything that it does not play. It does not play Crysis at full range using the 3 monitors, because obviously that game is so powerful. But if I was just running one monitor, it'll probably fully succeed in playing the game. But anything else other than that, it does not, due to the high resolution of 57 something times, whatever. But here we have the custom, well, not custom, just water blocks for the video cards. If you get a quick glimpse of it. And there's the other one. Pretty awesome, This is pretty awesome, cool. And there we have the custom white cables for the modular section. I think the only non-modular is just like the CPU and the motherboard cables, that's it. But we are running the HX, let me see if I can get it without the light, HX 850, and that is powerful enough to get this game running, this system, Like I said, I have been running it for about an hour or so. We were rendering a video to 720, and the percentage was constantly at 98%, and the temperatures were just moving between 40 and 43 degrees on all the components. The video cards are in the same loop as the CPU. There is the pump that's on the CPU block itself for the custom closed loop of the SwiftTech H220. We are running 8 gigabytes of G-Skill Sniper memory, and I believe that's at DDR3 at 1600 megahertz. I do have 4 gigs of 2800 megahertz, I believe, but they wouldn't be compatible at the same speed. They will run fine, but they wouldn't be running at their full speed. We are running the I believe it's an Asus Sabertooth 990FX, as you can see in the background. There it is. So this motherboard, it's pretty best of the best, military grade component, heat sinks and stuff like that. So the capacitors are high quality, and everything should be running great. Here at the bottom we have a fan, just a normal miscellaneous fan blowing air up from the floor, which is cold air here in Chicago, and helps the computer, airflow keep cool. Well, this is the first computer that I had, guys, and I appreciate you guys giving me some time to watch this video. Leave some comments, and if you enjoyed it, or if you need any information about water cooling, or have a cool thing to talk about, leave it in the comments, and I'll reply as soon as I can. Alright, let's get back to gaming, and I appreciate all your time. Thanks for watching.